Digitalization of people's information, the new hotcake in America and UK, and attempting Europe and Canada, is what I'm going to be talking about today. And I will not talk about this so long because I want to know your opinion out there. I have seen people resisting this in UK already, and some people are also resisting this in the US. I've watched a couple of videos in this digitalization aspect, and adding to the fact that we are already in a digital age where even a simple job, just for you to apply for a simple job, too much of your information is required until you feel like you do not even longer have privacy. And then if you want to apply for anything in government office, maybe for a resident permit or for like benefit whatsoever be the case that you want to apply in the government and the private sector, a lot of information is being required, such that you, before you do one or two things, you see your information already in the digital space and you are like, do I even longer have privacy? And you see that we don't have privacy. So this is a topic that I want to discuss this topic on a live show with people's opinion, because the Prime Minister in UK is already threatening people that if people do not engage into this process, it means that people will not be able to work. And if people cannot work, it means that people will not be able to generate income. And I look at it from a business perspective. And if people cannot work because they do not have their private information digitalized into a government system, it means that businesses will collapse. And that is why I'm talking about this, because businesses without a labor force is a failed business. You cannot work as a business owner alone. You need to work with employees. And every successful business runs with employees and people. So we are talking about it because it concerns business. And again, to digitalize this process, it's a business that is going to digitalize this, build this system that will digitalize this information, or the information that will be put in the digital system. This is going to be built by a business. It's going to be by any company, which is actually a business. Even if they are building for the government, it's actually a business. And another thing again is it concerns technology. Digitalization is part of technology, and that's why we are talking about it. So, and if people can work, they will not be able to generate income, which cuts across finances. So that is why we must talk about it. And digitalizing people's information is like a kind of like renovating or an innovation that is about to take place in the world of information preservation as far as citizens of nations are concerned. And remember, when things start in America, they cut across UK, it will definitely come to Germany and the rest of EU and Canada and the rest of the world, and maybe Africa. So I would like us to talk about this topic. So drop your comments below. If you want a live show for this topic, just type live show. And if you're interested in this topic, just type live show and we'll talk about it in a live show. I want to have a live section with you, and thank you. Signing out, I'm Charles Athabo.